In our first video on the female gaze, we were overwhelmed by the positive feedback, especially from women, praising the accuracy and depth of our analysis. It seems this exploration into what women truly find attractive resonated deeply. Today, everyone seems to have the secret to attraction, turning it into a lucrative market. The truth is, attraction is abstract, making it the perfect product to sell because it's never fully understood or satisfied. It's like a cheeseburger that leaves you hungrier after eating it. In this video, we'll dive into some of the comments from our previous video, backed by statistics and scientific studies, to explore how attraction really works in the real world. The discrepancy between desires and actions. First, let's hammer home this concept. There is a massive difference between what people say they want and how they actually behave. Often, these aren't even in the same realm. If I ran my channel solely based on what my subscribers say they want, it would go downhill fast. Henry Ford famously said, "If I had asked people what they wanted, they would have said faster horses." The point is, most people think they know what they want, but they don't, and this is reflected in their choices. Desires versus behaviors. You brought up an important point. There's a difference between desires and behaviors. For example, the average woman might say she wants a guy who's 6 tall or more, just like the average guy might say he wants a 19-year-old supermodel. But these aren't the choices people make in real life. It's interesting because, anecdotally, I've had conversations where a woman will say her partner is attractive but then gush over other men she finds hot. When asked if she'd leave her partner for these men, the answer is usually no. Women might see more attractive men, but that doesn't mean they'll upgrade. For men, attraction can be more visually driven, which might explain why some men would be more likely to leave or cheat if they see someone they perceive as more attractive. How men think attraction works. Most men approach attraction like a video game. They believe if they level up certain traits, they can unlock a certain type of woman. They see it as linear progression, work on A, B, and C, and you'll get the result you want. But human emotions, especially attraction, don't operate on such simplistic terms. Why do men love the gym so much? Because it's straightforward: lift heavier weights, eat more, and you'll get stronger. This progression is understandable on a primal level. But when faced with unchangeable traits like height or race, it short-circuits our brains. We grow up thinking hard work makes anything possible, but no amount of work will make you taller, and that defies the logic we've grown accustomed to. How we find partners. The way men and women find partners is quite similar. Most people preselect for socioeconomic status and physical attractiveness. In simplest terms, a Harvard graduate is likely to end up with another Ivy League graduate, and someone who's a 5 out of 10 in attractiveness will likely end up with someone similar. There's a concept called the beauty status exchange, where a beautiful woman dates a less attractive but wealthy man. However, this is statistically rare. Most people pair up with those similar to themselves. That's why a show like 90 Day Fiancé is so entertaining. It defies these typical patterns, which is also why most of these relationships end in disaster. The female gaze. Let's be honest, what fascinates many about the female gaze is the desire to use this information to become more attractive or, at the very least, find a path forward in improving one's attractiveness. One fascinating concept from studies is inferred attractiveness. Imagine having a toy you didn't care for, but suddenly, all your friends want to play with it. Now, you value it more. Inferred attractiveness works the same way. According to studies, women often like a guy based on who other women like. They notice what makes that one guy stand out and start to like his special features. This doesn't always mean he's the healthiest choice. Sometimes, attraction to a guy with a criminal or violent past can be explained this way. Attraction can come in waves. Once one girl likes you, others take notice. The hype around height. Credit for this section goes to an insightful write-up by The New Pill. The common belief is that extremely attractive men, often called chads, with traits like facial attractiveness or height have more sexual partners. But in reality, these factors don't significantly correlate with having a lot of partners. Even if these chads have many dating opportunities, most prefer meaningful relationships, just like anyone else. While society often paints tall men as irresistible, the findings suggest that they aren't exploiting this supposed advantage to have multiple partners. Height may influence mate quality or relationship satisfaction, but data doesn't overwhelmingly support it as a significant advantage. Instead, being short might be a disadvantage, but being tall isn't necessarily an overwhelming benefit. Wrapping up. After 2 videos on the female gaze, countless studies, and discussions, here's my conclusion: attraction is complicated. Don't listen to anyone who says it's a simple formula. Attraction can't be distilled down to facts and science because it's shape-shifting. It changes with trends, age, environment, hormones, and experiences. You won't always like what you like now. A girl might like you because your laugh reminds her of her first crush in second grade. A girl might say she only dates guys over 6 feet tall, but her dating history is filled with guys her own height. What people say they want doesn't map out in reality. As always, the best thing to do is take care of the universal markers of attraction, have good hygiene, take care of your skin, stay fit, be socially savvy, collect experiences, have some sense of style, make money, and most importantly, be authentic. Closing. Don't forget to check out the special discount CyberGhost VPN is offering to our viewers. Protect your data and enjoy unrestricted access to all content online for just $2.23 a month, totally risk-free. Click the link in the description below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.